Hey guys, it's Jen. Okay, so I'm walking home from work and I'm channeling hard today, like all day, all since last night. I had a profound experience last night, but I'm gonna save that one for a different video because I just wanted to record this information that's coming through. So I was thinking about the election and the Georgia vote and all these things about the 2020 fiasco in politics here in America. So what was coming through is that we all as individuals hold a certain key that when each of us places our individual key into the lock of the collective whole, we will unlock with each new individual and each new key a new possibility, a new option, a new skill, a new mastery, a new solution, a new piece to the puzzle. So I was thinking of the words casting ballots. Ballots being votes. In the Bible, it speaks of casting lots, L-O-T-S. Ballots is B-A-L-L-O-T-S. Casting lots, casting ballots. One red, one blue. One fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish. Okay? And we see what happens. It doesn't take a genius and it's not rocket science to figure out that something, irregardless of what that something is, did occur to corrupt the system in whatever way, whether machine or man, that is involved in the acceptance of ballots, calculating them, tracking them, receiving, transmitting, entering data. So I know each of us, no matter who we are as an individual, male, female, black, white, Catholic, Muslim, female, male, straight, gay, child, elderly, father, mother, doesn't really matter. Each one, we all collectively want the same things. The goals, the solutions, the endings to the scenarios, the ideas, the possibilities, the options, the choices. So we have to make a decision to each and every one do our part in whatever way that is towards the things that we all want. Freedom from oppression, slavery, freedom from fear, shame, guilt, sorrow, pain, agony, frustration, irritation, aggravation, molestation. We want peace and harmony. We want kindness, acceptance, honor, respect, understanding, truth, wisdom, clarity, comfort, security, mercy, prosperity. What we don't want is more of the same, which is corruption, pedophilia, murder, rape, sorcery, dark black magic, harmful things, toxins, pesticides, genetic manipulation, food manipulation, chemicals in the water, leaders, lawmakers, rulers who have a responsibility and a right to do what's best for the entire community in which they serve have failed. It should be about what is in the best interest for every being, everywhere, no matter who they are or where they are, where they come from, what experiences they've had, certain behaviors that they have, certain actions that they do, certain opinions some hold of others, certain feelings. We have to let go of the personal things and do not the right thing, because words are weapons. Words are spells. That's why it's called spelling words. You either bless or curse with your words. You either add to or subtract from with your words. And if I were to say the word left right now, someone may very well misconstrue that and think that I'm implying or intending to mean left, like democratic or far left libertarian. So the word is correct. The correct thing for everyone should be publicly agreed upon by everyone, every individual and every voice and every opinion and every feeling and every decision counts and matters. I don't like to hand over my power of anything, let people make choices for me or decisions for me or speak for me, because they're not going to be as accurate as I am or as you are for yourself. So I've never been comfortable with the idea of handing over my personal vote, my choice in an election, to an electoral college made up of a group of people I don't know from Jack. Not going to work for me. However, there are things that we can do. For instance, this town that I live in, there's a train station. I've taken videos from there. It's an Amtrak station. Most states in the Northeast have railroad access. Well, why don't we stop using the fossil fuels and the coal and polluting the atmosphere and pulling energy that consumes quite a bit, all things considered, with the speed and velocity mixed with the momentum of the train, which is thousands of tons in steel and metal, plus the noise factor and vibration. People talk about light all the time and what is visual to the eyes, but not a lot of people talk about what is audible and the sounds that carry vibrational frequencies as well, and rhythm and tone and beat. It's the same as music. So when you factor in all these things, the railroad locomotive industry is a big failure. But what can be done efficiently is every overhanging light post that lines a railroad track, and have multiple of them at the stations, use Tesla energy technology, kind of like a rail car or a trolley car would have. And there you go, free energy transportation. And it's reusing and rehabbing and restructuring a broken, failing, polluting system that doesn't work, never has. Things like that. There are many quick fixes that we could do as a collective whole, especially in this country, like every empty, dilapidated, toxic eyesore that's a foreclosed HUD home on every corner in every neighborhood and block across America could be rehabbed, cleaned up, fixed up, and house homeless people that are suffering in this cold. Glad I'm not this year again. Now, there's talk going around that there may be another shutdown tomorrow, which will be Tuesday, the 29th of December, 2020. The COVID pandemic that's going on right now, with the last week's sudden increase in numbers to put people in a panic right before the new vaccine is available that was produced, at warp speed. So many solutions just dangling out there, waiting to be had, yet nobody will look up and reach for them. So it's collaboration time, and it's time for communities to come together in 3D, in the physical, and start finding solutions that work, that are natural and organic, because most everything artificial that you see or hear or feel or taste or smell or touch around you, exterior of you, will be transformed, and some things will remain and some things won't. So it's always good to have a backup plan, another option, or in the event of a failure, you have a safety net. So I would advise to start moving on this if you haven't already, and get with community members in your area, especially government leaders, House of Representatives, state representative, district attorneys, community planners, all that, and see what we can do, because the pot that's been stirred, that's been sitting on the stove all of 2020, is about to boil over, and that soup is scalding hot. Much love, everybody.